Hello, and welcome to my T-Rex talk. Before I begin, I'd like to give a small introduction for myself. My name is Bipolar Birdie, obviously not my given name, just the one I use on the internet. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm not actually bald in real life. It would just be a pain to put hair on the stall. I was diagnosed the last year of my graduate program with bipolar 1 after a pretty spectacular manic episode, if I do say so myself. I live in Austin with my husband, parents, and 2 cats. Today we're going to talk about depression. More accurately, I'm going to read some pieces I wrote about how I felt during the depressive episode I had right before my last year of college. These pieces are not art. They are catharsis. They were me bleeding onto the page, and now they will be me pouring my anguish out onto this stage. That being said, I need to put a blanket trigger warning over every piece for self-harm and suicide. The warnings will be reiterated before, and sometimes during every piece, but I thought it'd be good to mention it here as well. Before I start, I just want to say I've only had one depressive episode. It was dark and awful, and the way I felt during that time is seared into my soul. I hope I never have to have another one, and I hope you never have to experience one. If you have, though, consider not watching this talk. It might end up hurting you more than helping you. I tried to read the bloggess's book Furiously Happy when I was depressed and just ended up sobbing. I know it helps others, though, so take a minute and think about if watching this will help or hurt you. If the answer hurts, just stop. You can also choose to stop watching at any time. No one will force you to finish. I will probably start crying at some point during this. Just ignore it. As long as I can still be understood, I will continue to talk and not edit around it. It serves no one for me to pour out my emotions to you and then hide my reactions to what I'm reading. Just bear with me through it. Okay. This first piece is called Depressed People Don't Shower. Start of piece. In high school we read The Center Cannot Hold My Journey Through Madness. It scared me. She was so strong, though, to weather through all that stuff that was thrown at her. Weird takeaway for me. One of the first things to go when a mental illness is sneaking up on you is your personal hygiene. I bet you can tell where this is going. Bingo. When I started worrying about being depressed for the first time, I started to force myself to shower and shave my legs every day. Depressed people don't take showers every day, therefore, I am not depressed. Suck on that. It was dumb. Of course I was depressed. Standing in water for 15 minutes a day didn't really change that. It did allow me to be in denial for a little bit longer, though. Once I started sobbing on the shower floor, it became a less effective denial, too. So many tears. I just didn't want to feel like there was something wrong with me. And if there was, I wanted to be able to control it. If I was able to control it, then I wasn't actually broken. I was never broken. My brain chemicals were just making it hard to be anything but numb and sad. If only I knew then what I know now. Actually, I totally did know it then. I knew exactly what I would have said to someone else who was in my position. It's not your fault. You can't will this away. Please get help. I'll walk there with you. I'll sit with you. Please. That, of course, only applied to other people. It wouldn't be weak for them to seek help for something like that. Me, however, I should just power through because I wasn't actually depressed. I was just lazy. Dumb, sad, or I was suffering from depression and my brain was telling me awful lies. Because that's what depression does. It tells big, evil, believable lies. Ugh, I prefer mania. End of piece. Fun fact, I still do this kind of bad logic sometimes, especially the shower one. I'm fine because I showered today, not caring that I sobbed in the corner the entire time. It's not a good look, and I really need to figure out how to not do it anymore. Okay, this next piece is called Scary Thoughts, Fetal Positions, and Angels Among Us. It's a rough paraphrase of my inner dialogue during my depressive episode. There are clearly several different tones in this piece. They are all different sides of what was happening during my depression. Start of piece. Trigger warning. Discussion of depressive thoughts and obvious references to self-harm and suicidal ideation as thought by the author. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. 1-800-273-8255. I just need to get through this semester and then I can go to my internship. Okay, just one more flight and then I'm there. I'm so glad I got the apartment with my friend from college. Okay, first day, here I go. My boss seems nice. This is overwhelming. I can't do this. Shit. I can't be crying in this bathroom like this. Why did they hire me? I hope tomorrow is better. I just need to stop crying in this shower. Just make it through the workday. You can go home and rest. Okay, calm down. Your roommate will just went to go work out. Seriously, you need to get up off the ground. Why are you in the fetal position? Go get something to eat out of the kitchen. Now. Stop looking at the knives. Seriously, they're No, stop. Now. You need to call your mom. You can't stay here like this. This job is not worth your life. No, not a good idea. You'll just have to have hairy legs for a while. No razors. Staying with mom and dad for the summer is a good idea. They can help you get better. Okay. Follow this new diet and it will help you feel better. Just give it more time. It will work. It's not working because you're not trying hard enough. See, you even fail at getting better. What is wrong with you? No wonder everyone around you hates you. Yeah, even them. We both know they think you're a burden. You're supposed to be an adult after 18, but you're still like a kid again. You'll never be ready for school in time. You're failing at recovery, and you'll fail out of your classes in the fall too. Your life is ruined. Can you see a way for things to get better? I sure can't. Wouldn't it be nice if you had some extra time to get yourself together? Like if the world stopped spinning for a little bit, or if it stopped spinning altogether. I know it sounds extreme, but I don't really see how you have any other choice, given we both know about your current situation. Now let's go make a plan to stop everything. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Mom, sweetie, I know it's hard to talk about, but are you having suicidal thoughts? You seem really in your head lately. I'm worried about you. Things are going to get better. Maybe not today, tomorrow, or next week, but everything is going to be okay. Don't make a permanent decision based on a temporary feeling. Don't listen to her. She doesn't know what this feels like. It isn't going to get better. We both know that. Therapist. Now we need to be really worried about this if you start making a plan. Try not to focus on these thoughts anymore. What is it you're actually quoting? You're always quoting? Oh, depression lies. Remember that. Things are going to get better, even if you can't feel it right now. She's definitely still wrong, right? Okay, I'm going to try to think about the future. What do I do for the first once I get back home to my husband? Oh shit, I haven't had ice cream in forever because I'm trying this ridiculous eating plan that is supposed to balance my gut biome and therefore my brain chemicals. I'm still going to try for a while, but since it hasn't worked so far, I doubt it will. You're still a burden. If you just tried harder, you wouldn't be in a situation. Why don't you stop? Stop talking to me like that. You're hurting me. Please, stop. I think it's time for medication. I need to believe things are going to get better. Everything is still shitty. Husband. You seem to be a little happier lately. I think the meds might be helping. Things are getting better. But no, they are getting better. Professor. Everything is going to be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Those are some horrible ups and downs. Things are okay. National Suicide Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Whew, that was intense. But then again, so is depression. That feeling when your brain is lying to you and you know it. But somehow that knowledge doesn't stop you from believing the lies. You need something external to help pull you out of it. Whether that's counseling, other support people, pills, or all of the above. It's almost impossible to get yourself out of a depressive state all alone, and not just because you can't get out of bed. No more tears though. I'm doing really well now. I haven't fallen into a deep depression since that time years ago. Now it's all smaller stuff, like I don't feel like doing anything for a few days. I don't shower for a few days because it's like, really, what is the point? And I can move past those feelings pretty quickly, especially if I talk about them with my therapist or my husband. Well, thank you for coming to my T-Rex talk. Be sure to check out my Twitter and Instagram at @bipolarrecord. Keep on the lookout for future talks, which will be announced on my Twitter. Until next time.